Hello friends, welcome to Damu Education. If not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell icon. So in this session, we'll continue our biology NEET course. So here, what is the next concept? So we have seen that male reproductive systems in reproduction systems in animals. Our next concept is female reproductive system. So in that, we'll see frequently asked questions and what are the multiple choice questions. So here you can observe these are the major female sex organs that produce ova or eggs. So eggs we can call it as ova also. So major female sex organs that produce. So which one will be produced? So we'll see ovaries, second one is testes, third gametes, both 1 and 3. So we know that is ovaries will produce, what is that? Eggs or ova. So that is the thing. Next, second one, the tiny female sex cells that unites with male sperm to form a zygote or fertilized egg. So which cells will be going to join with a male sperm to form a zygote? So fertilized egg. So first one ovary, next one ovum and gonad and testis. So we know that is ovums. So we can call it as ovums. The ovum, tiny female cells that unites with the male sperm to form zygote or fertilized egg. So answer is ovum. Next one, third one, this connects the ovary to the uterus. So this connects the ovary to the uterus. So ovary to the uterus, which will going to connect? So we know that is it is tube-like structure in between of that. So first one is vagina, third one is second one is cervix and fallopian tube and vasa efferentia. So we know that is third one is fallopian tube. So this is the thing. Next one, fertilization takes place in. So first one is uterus, second one is oviducts and fallopian tube and both 2 and 3. So what is the answer for this? Fertilization takes place in which place? So fourth one we know that is fallopian tube. So in fallopian tube fertilization will going to be takes place. So in fallopian tube only that is joining of or meeting of male sperm and ovum. So in order to form zygote. So in fallopian tube only they will mix each other. They will join each other. Next one, fifth one, a sac-like structure where a fertilized egg or zygote comes to grow into a baby is known as. A sac-like structure where fertilized egg or zygote, fertilized egg you can call it as zygote, comes to grow into a baby is known as. So fifth one we know that is, we'll see first option vagina, second option cervix and uterus and fallopian tube. So we know that is uterus is the answer. Uterus. Next one, out of the following which hormone does not secrete from corpus luteum? So out of the following which hormone does not, which will not come from a corpus luteum? So estrogen, progesterone, relaxin and testosterone. So testosterone will be produced from the males, then it is females they are asked, corpus luteum. Next one, opening to the uterus. So opening to the uterus, first option vagina, ovary, cervix and vulva. So we know that is seventh one is cervix. So this is the one. Opening to the uterus is called the cervix. Next one, the outermost tissue layer which cover uterus is. The outermost tissue layer which cover uterus is perimetrium, ovary and cervix, fallopian tube. So outermost tissue layer which cover uterus. So which will cover uterus is perimetrium. So we can call it as a perimetrium. Next one, in human beings after fertilization the structure which gets embedded in the wall of uterus is ovum, embryo, fetus. So fetus and zygote. So after fertilization which will going to form, that is the structure which gets embedded in the wall of uterus is embryo. So that is the one. So embedded in the wall of uterus is embryo. That is the one. The next one, the birth canal of the female is called. The birth canal of the female is called the. So what canal? What we can call it as? First one is labia. Second one is vagina. Third one is clitoris and mons pubis. So 10th one we can call it as a vagina. So birth canal of the female is called vagina. So in vagina it will be formed canal, birth canal. Next 11th one. After an egg is fertilized, it will implant into for further development. So what is the first one? Endometrium, myometrium, perimetrium and none. So 11th one we know that is endometrium. So after an egg fertilized, it will implant into a further development called endometrium. Next one. So 11th one is over. Next one, 12th one. After an egg, so what you can say here is, after an egg is ovulated, the remaining follicular mass is called theca folliculi, corpus luteum, vesicular follicle and stratum basalis. So 12th one we know that is the answer, corpus luteum. So this is the one. So remaining follicle mass is called the corpus luteum. The development of the corpus luteum occurs during the cycle. So which cycle? Uterine, ovarian and menstrual and puberty. So we know that is ovarian. Which of the following statements about reproduction in humans is correct? So first one, fertilization takes place externally. Fertilization takes place in the testes. During fertilization, egg moves towards the sperm. Fertilization takes place in human female. So we know which one is correct. 14th one. So fertilization takes place in the human female. Yes, exactly. Inside of human, it will be fertilization will be happen. Whenever an egg is ovulated, the body will prepare the endometrial lining for implantation just in case the egg is fertilized. In order to prepare for potential pregnancy in the pregnancy the releases. First option, corpus, next corpus luteum and progesterone, corpus callosum estrogen, ovary luteinizing hormone, testes and testosterone. So 15th one we know that is corpus and luteum and progesterone. 16th one, in human beings, the correct sequence of events during reproduction is gamete formation, fertilization, zygote and embryo. Next one, embryo, zygote, fertilization, gamete formation. Next, fertilization, gamete formation, embryo and zygote. Gamete formation, fertilization, embryo and zygote. So 16th one, first option, gamete formation, fertilization, zygote and embryo. So that is the one. Next one, 17th. So here we can see the 17th one. Which of the following indicates the correct sequence of organs of the female reproductive system from the beginning of oogenesis until the ovum leaves the body? So first option, ovary, uterus, fallopian tube and vagina. Vagina, fallopian tube and uterus, vagina. Next, ovary, fallopian tube and uterus, vagina. Uterus, vagina, fallopian tube and ovary. So we know that is 17th one, ovary, fallopian tube, uterus and vagina. So this is the correct sequences beginning of oogenesis until the ovum leaves the body. Next one, match the following. Left side column 1 and column 2 that are given. Here 4 are given. So what is that? Chorion or chorion, amnion, allantois and yolk sac. Right side protects embryo from mechanical injury, forms umbilical cord. So third one, provide nutrients at initial stage, forms placenta. So 18th one we know that is chorion is forms placenta. Next, amnion protects embryo from the mechanical injury. Next, Second one. Third one is forms. Alenta is forms umbilical cord. Yolk sac, what is that? Provide nutrients in its initial stage at the first one. Next, 19th one. Meiosis, fertilization, implantation, corpus luteum, and gestation period. So first, right side 280 days, testosterone, oviduct, uterus, and progesterone. So we know that is one is a fertilization is happened in oviduct. Next one, 2 implantation is uterus. Next, corpus luteum is progesterone. Next one, gestation period is 480 days. Sorry, 280 days. It's around 280 days means it's around we'll get so 10 months so or 9 months. So if you like the video, please like it, try to share with your friends and family members. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.